What were your memories of Artur Beterbiev on the national team, on the Russian camp?
He's a leader. He's a really good fighter. He's strong.
It was a good fight, but
Close fight.
no close. You say close fight?
No, was it a close fight? I'm asking. Was it easy fight, close fight?
No close fight.
The boxing world is buzzing as the big fight between WBA super light heavyweight champion Artur Beterbiev and challenger Dmitry Bivol draws closer. With just 2 weeks left, fans are eagerly waiting for what promises to be an unforgettable battle. Bivol is eager to get his title back and remind everyone why he's considered one of the most skilled fighters in the division. On the other side, Beterbiev, known for his incredible power and undefeated record, is focused on proving he's the undisputed king of the 175-pound class.
Did you feel that your power hand was as effective as you wanted it to be? Or was it like banging on an anvil?
No, he's like a wall, to be honest.
The first fight between Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol took place on October 11th in Saudi Arabia, where Beterbiev narrowly won with a majority decision. Two judges scored it 115 to 113 and 116 to 112 in his favor, while the third judge called it a draw at 114 to 114. This rematch is more than just a title fight, it's a chance to determine the true light heavyweight champion of this era. With high stakes, elite skills, and raw power, this battle has all the ingredients to be a modern classic. Mark your calendars for February 22nd, as Bivol and Beterbiev meet again in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, for what could be one of the most unforgettable fights of 2025.
Throw my punches to break this wall. I was throwing it target to target, because with guys like him, if you're trying to break the wall, you could be catching the trap.
This upcoming rematch is a sequel to their October fight, where Beterbiev came out on top. Before that bout, both fighters were undefeated. Even though Bivol lost, he put up a strong performance, showing his best skills against Beterbiev, who fought more cautiously. Beterbiev was careful, throwing only a few punches and staying wary of Bivol's quicker combinations. The slow, defensive style that Beterbiev used, similar to what Canelo Alvarez had used, didn't lead to success in that first fight. Around the middle of their first fight, Beterbiev started to overwhelm Bivol, shifting into attack mode. This exposed a gap in Bivol's ability to handle a constant offensive for 3 minutes each round. It seemed like Bivol might struggle mentally against a fighter who maintains that kind of pressure. As Beterbiev defends his undisputed light heavyweight title against Bivol, it appears his trainer, Mark Ramsey, has been studying Bivol closely. Ramsey has mentioned that he's gathered useful information that could help in the rematch in Riyadh, though he hasn't shared the specifics. He's optimistic about what he's learned, noting that there's always new insight from previous fights, and this training camp has been a strong one.
Did you guys ever speak on camp? I know he was in the senior team, but...
No, we spoke sometimes, a couple of times, not too much, but we had some game.
We have more information now that we've faced Bivol, and we understand him a bit better, said Mark Ramsey, Beterbiev's trainer. It's the same for him, he knows us more now too. But we have the edge in terms of preparation. Beterbiev will aim to take advantage of Bivol's courage by going for the knockout. Ramsey pointed out that if Bivol spends the whole fight just moving around without engaging, it could hurt his chances. In their first meeting, it wasn't until the 7th round that Beterbiev really took control, and that was because Bivol stayed too long in front of him, giving Beterbiev an opening. The fight shifted in the 7th round when Beterbiev landed a punch that seemed to hurt Bivol. This gave Beterbiev the momentum, and he went for the finish. After that, Bivol seemed to back off, reducing his attack as it became clear that he wasn't prepared to take those heavy punches. The courage he showed against punchers like Canelo Alvarez and Lyndon Arthur faded in this fight. Now, Bivol knows he must win this rematch if he wants a chance at a trilogy. If he can outpunch Beterbiev, he'll earn the right to challenge for the undisputed light heavyweight title one more time.
Football, I think we were playing also in the national team. Sometimes we were doing like stretching.
Did you look up to Artur Beterbiev?
Yeah, in the beginning, of course, when I came to national team, senior, looked at everybody who was not.
The highly anticipated rematch between undisputed light heavyweight champion Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol is set for February 22nd at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. In their first meeting last October, Beterbiev edged out Bivol with a majority decision in a tough, hard-fought battle. If Bivol manages to win the rematch, all signs point to it. With just 2 weeks left, fans are eagerly waiting for what promises to be an unforgettable battle. Bivol is eager to get his title back and remind everyone why he's considered one of the most skilled fighters in the division. On the other side, Beterbiev, known for his incredible power and undefeated record, is focused on proving he's the undisputed king of the 175.
I look at them as the leaders.
And did you know when you looked at him that one day we are going to fight?
No, to be honest, I didn't. I couldn't imagine it because we were different weight classes. He was cruiserweight, I was super middle, and I couldn't even imagine this, to be honest.
Fresh off his victory over David Morrell, David Benavidez is waiting as the mandatory challenger. The Ring recently reported that Benavidez has been invited to attend the rematch between Beterbiev and Bivol, and he plans to sit ringside to scout both fighters closely. After suffering his first loss, Benavidez reflected on what he could have done differently in the ring. "I wanted to improve my movement," he said. "I didn't move enough, and I felt like I should have been more active with counterpunching. I tried to find the perfect moment, but I was a little too careful. I just needed to act more instead of waiting." When asked about Beterbiev's punching power, Bivol said he wasn't too shocked by it but did acknowledge that he was surprised by how heavy Beterbiev's punches were in each combination. Bivol even compared Beterbiev to Canelo Alvarez, noting that while Canelo hits harder with a single punch, Beterbiev has more sustained power and can deliver it consistently throughout combinations.
Because obviously there is a weight difference. Yeah, I know there's a weight difference. Or is it a different type of power?
It's different. Canelo using a single punch.
While Beterbiev may have the power advantage, Bivol believes he doesn't fully unleash all of it due to his strategic approach. In an interview, Bivol shared his thoughts on facing two of the most feared fighters today, Beterbiev and Canelo Alvarez. He discussed the emotions he experienced while preparing to fight Beterbiev and compared the styles and punching power of both champions. Bivol's comments provided insight into how he views the differences in technique and power between these two top-tier boxers, highlighting how each presents a unique challenge in the ring.
Single punch, yeah. He put full his energy and he punched once and it's hurt also.
Bivol started by explaining how emotions can impact a fight, noting that many boxers who face Canelo Alvarez let their emotions get the best of them. "A lot depends on your emotions," he said, emphasizing that controlling them is key for any boxer. For Bivol, emotions play a vital role in performance, and if they are not managed properly, they can hold a fighter back from reaching their full potential in the ring. When reflecting on his match with Beterbiev, Bivol acknowledged the monster aura surrounding the Russian fighter. However, rather than feeling intimidated, Bivol admitted he was excited by the challenge of facing someone of Beterbiev's caliber.
Beterbiev, he's strong, he's and he's using a lot of heavy punches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and...
"I was excited, and I tried to use the right emotions for it," Bivol said. Despite Beterbiev's intimidating image, Bivol felt ready to face him and confident in his ability to handle the pressure. When discussing Beterbiev's punching power, Bivol explained that while his punches are strong, they are not dangerous because of a single blow. Instead, it's the accumulation of his combinations that makes him dangerous. Unlike Canelo, who relies on putting all his energy into a single punch, Beterbiev's power comes from his sustained pressure throughout the fight.
It's uncomfortable also.
Bivol highlighted that Beterbiev focuses on maintaining a steady rhythm with his combinations, unlike Canelo, who puts all his power into individual punches. "It's not about one heavy punch and being dangerous," Bivol said. "It's about how strong he is, not just one punch. He's throwing combinations, and every punch in those combinations is heavy." He further explained that, unlike Canelo, who puts all his energy into a single punch, Beterbiev's power comes from his consistent pressure. When comparing Beterbiev to Canelo, Bivol admitted that Canelo's single punch might sometimes be harder, but the real difference, he said, lies in each fighter's strategy.
I could compare with the Canelo, yeah? He put all his energy, all his power on a single punch. And yeah, maybe single punch.
Bivol explained that Canelo focuses on finding the right distance to land a punch that concentrates all his energy, whereas Beterbiev uses a more compact fighting style with a tight guard. Beterbiev doesn't rely on one punch like Canelo does, Bivol said. If you ask them to throw 5 punches, every one of Beterbiev's will be heavy, while with Canelo, maybe the first one is hard, but the others aren't as powerful. Both fighters are strong, Bivol acknowledged, but Beterbiev is physically bigger and has a natural strength. Bivol went on to explain that while Beterbiev's punches are consistently strong, Canelo's single punch can sometimes have more power due to his technique and focus on landing one decisive blow.
Sometimes he's harder, Canelo, yeah. Beterbiev was more like close and compact. Beterbiev